Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and welcome to Bonny Beauty Hub. So today is one of my favorite videos, one of my favorite brands, and I can say maybe me and Patrick Starrr are best friends because he messaged me on Instagram. He just watched my video and he gave me some tips and tricks as how to use the product in a better way, but still I feel we're best friends now. Alright, so I've always loved One Size Beauty. All the products are heavy duty, they're really good, and we know Patrick Starrr, he always wants to go above and beyond, and he came out with his next product, which are the cheek clappers. So this is the bronze trio and this is the blush trio. So the bronze are all powder products and the blush in this, they have one sheen and one cream and one matte. Alright, so first I'm going to start with the bronzer. That is what we do. But okay, so I'm just thinking, in the cream we have a cream product and the cream product should always be laid over cream products. So I don't want to use the bronzer and then use the cream. So one side, just to check how the pigmentation is, we are going to use the bronzer on one side first and then do the cheek, the blush on the other side. Alright, you get it. You get what I'm saying. I'm just blabbering over here. So this is the packaging, the metallic red, which I love so much. And look at this. It's the pink package with the metallic red inside. And I'm sure it's the metallic red with the pink inside because I know one of these is a pink box and that looks amazing too. So this is how the packaging comes. As usual, if people have nails, minute details matters a lot. You can easily open it up. There's a mirror, there's a really big mirror, and here are the bronzers. It comes with a plastic paper just to protect the shades, and I got it in the shade medium. Yeah, so this is the medium trio and the shades are Legacy Honey, Masterpiece, Don't Try It. So I see that there is neutral and warmth in the different shades. This is the contouring shade and these two are the bronzing shade. Even in the bronzer, one is a little bit neutral and one is a little bit warm. So first let's try with the contouring color. I'm going to dig into my brushes and find all fresh brushes for this. So first, before we try the product, I'm going to see how it feels. Wow, it feels so smooth. Can you see the color? This is the lightest shade of all and let's see how pigmented it is. Wow, this is amazing pigmentation. This is the second shade. Again pigmented. Wow, so this is the one, this is the bronzer that has a little bit of neutral tone to it, and this is the contouring shade. Can you see the difference? Look at these three colors. You can definitely see a difference, and this is definitely the contouring shade. And wow, so that has a very taupey undertone to it, which is the perfect contouring, because contouring is where you're putting on a shadow to your face. So it definitely has to have that shadow undertone, the grayish undertone. So let's start with the contouring. I'm just taking one swipe and look at how much powder it has picked up. So this is definitely pigmented. At the same time, it's not powdery. It's not kicking off a lot of powder on the pan itself. So it's really smooth and pigmented. I'm taking off the excess. There is excess, and let's do the right side first. Wow, I can see it. Wow, so that is, and that is it. Wow, I like it. Let me contour a little bit on my temples as well. That is it. This is so quick. Wow. Oh my god, I just don't want to show all my excitement right now because there's a lot for us to check right now. We have two other shades and the blush as well, but I am already happy with the contouring shade. So we'll go to the bronzer a little bit later on, but I'm going to pick up the blush right now because I want to try the clean cream blush. And as I told you, this is the red package, pink. Oh wow. The packaging is exactly the same, but this has a rose gold flap on the other side. Very easy to open. Again, it has a very big mirror and it has this plastic. Okay, so this is a smaller plastic. I love the way the packaging is done. So this is the plastic smaller one. And because this has a cream eyeshadow to it, they have an internal cover up as well. So this you can just push it up, use the cream shadow and then close it back. So the powder kickoff would, if they have a kickoff, it would not go into the cream product. That is beautiful. So this is Freaky Peach And let me show you the shades. So this is, the cream shade is Rump Shaker. This is Freaky, and this is Whiplash. So this can be used as a highlighter. The middle shade, this is totally matte, and this has a lot of sheen. So this would be the perfect highlighter for this trio. I'm going to use a brush. I'm not going to use a... For me, see, it depends on what your comfort level is. I think with a beauty blender, I don't get the enough precision that I normally want. So that's why I do it with a brush. So this, wow. Wow, I just touched it ever so slightly and you can see it over here. So let's first try the swatches. So one swatch, really pigmented. So let me swatch it here. This is the cream shade. This is the matte shade. And this is the sheen shade. This has a little bit of rosy gold with a little bit of peachiness to it. I love the pigmentation that it has. For some reason, I feel this sheen shade, it has a little bit of kickoff to it. And because the sides are golden in color, if there is a lot of fallout, you can definitely see it. It'll be visible. But I can tell you there's not a lot of fallout. But let's start with the cream shade. Wow, this is really pigmented. It's just one swipe. So, moment of truth. Wow. That is pigmented, and this is the reason I like to do it with a brush, because it gives me the perfect amount of precision that I want. Wow, I love it. Wow, I like the way that it looks, and this is just one swipe. Let's try to build it up. I'm taking a little bit more and building. Wow, whoa, that packed a punch immediately. I hope I'm not going overboard because we still have the powder blush to use. Okay, so wow, that is really pretty. I've just changed my mind. So now I'm not going to go to bronzer. I'm going to do my full blush completely, and then I'm going to go to bronzer. So I've taken a different brush. So this is not the brush that I use for the cream. I'm taking a little bit of the wow. I was about to say the matte color in between, and see the pigmentation, and it doesn't have any kickoff. You can see there is no kickoff, no fallout, but tap off the excess, it's still intact. And I'm going on top of the cream. Do you see that? Do you see that? Should I scream on the top of my voice? Wow. Wow. This is amazing. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just take off a little bit because it's bam. It is packing a punch over here. I don't want so much because in the camera, maybe because of the brightness, it's not showing up to you, but it is bright. It is so bright, but I'm loving it. I'm not complaining. So now I'm going to the last shade. All right, so I'm just taking a tiny highlighting brush and let's see how much pigmentation it shows. Look at the pigmentation. I have no complaints, you guys. I have no complaints. Are you expecting me to say something here? Should I say something, or is this speaking for itself? Oh my god. Wow. As I told you, this is sort of a rose gold color with a peachiness. More than the rosy color, it has a peachy color. So it's like a peachy gold. Perfect. Yeah, that is the color. It is a peachy gold. And oh my god, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Alright, so now that my other cheek is also done, I went ahead and I used the contouring shade on the other cheek where I hadn't done it, over here and also in my jawline. I am loving the contouring shade. I am going to use the contouring shade on my eyelid as well to contour my eyelids. But first, let's do the bronzer. So I'm using the make Morphe X Ariel. I don't know what brush this is. This is the A58 brush. So I know this is packing a punch. So I'm gonna go with the lighter color first because this has a little bit of warmth. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just not gonna complicate it. I'm gonna go with both the shades together, because a bit of warmth is also required. I love a good warmth. So now I'm gonna do the bronzer. Wow. I know I have my blush and the contouring powder, but yeah, I definitely feel that it is hitting my skin tone the right way. If you feel the bronzer has come a lot down, so the sponge that you use for your concealer, you can use the same sponge and just cut it out like this. So the excess concealer would just remove the excess bronzer that has come too low. Or else what we can do later on when we are setting our under eye, we can use the same powder and just cut it over here so that the bronzer blush would not be too low. You will have that chiseled cheek effect. So next cheek. Alright, so bronzer, the colors are also perfect. These are matte powders, however, they don't look too matte on my skin. They look, let me just take a closer look. Some way I feel it has a little bit of sheen, which makes my skin look natural, more natural, because sometimes a matte powder, it just sucks off the life from your skin, but this is matte but yet with a little bit of sheen to it, which is giving you life. Before I set my under eyes, let's use the contouring color. I might also use the blush color, but first I'm going to use the contouring color on my eyelids. A fluffy brush, contouring shade. I'm just gonna blend out the concealer that I have and then contour my eyelid. Look at the difference. So this looks more contoured and the color is also amazing. I know this is enough, but I'm taking a slightly denser brush, a smaller brush, and I'm taking the bronzing color and I'm gonna just darken the edges a little bit and bring it on my eyelid over here on my creases till the middle of my crease, middle of my eyelid, I mean. Wow, I like the way it is looking. Now I'm using the sheen shade. I'm taking it on my ring finger and I'm going to use it on the first 3/4 of my eyelid. And our eye look is done. As simple as that. If you want to, after you use the sheen shade, you can just darken the edges a little bit more and then blend this out and do it till the time you have perfection. Obviously, I'm going to finish up my makeup. So let me just finish up my full face of makeup and I'll be right back and we'll talk a little bit more about the products. Alright, so I am back with my full face of makeup. I like my makeup today. It's very simple, but I like it. I used as much One Size Beauty product that I can use after doing my blush and bronzer. So everything that's on my face will be, as always, linked in the description box below in case you're curious. So first, let's talk about the bronzer. The bronzer, it comes in this metallic red, pretty packaging. It retails for $36 and it comes in six different shades. Okay, so you have light, fair, medium dark, dark, and deep. So you have 6 different shades. So I love the packaging, I love the way it looks, I love the pigmentation. The color doesn't change. I still have the swatches on my hand. It's been almost 30 minutes now. So the color is not changing. It is really pigmented and I'm trying to swatch it off. I'm trying to remove the swatch with my finger and it is not moving. Wow, that's pigmented and that's long wearing. So I can say that, okay, it's long wearing. It is beautiful. It is a little bit bulkier than the foundation itself. Let me show you the difference. Alright, so this is the foundation and this is the bronzer. So if you can see the difference, this is, let me keep it closer so you can see why. Okay, I got the right angle. So this is the difference. The foundation is a little bit slimmer, which is a little bit easier to hold, and this is a little bit bulkier. And that may be, they do have a mirror on, they have a mirror here. So I don't know why this is a little bit bulkier, but yeah, it could have been better if it was as sleek as this one, but I'm not complaining. It's very sturdy. It feels so good in the hand. And I think it's heavy duty. I think you can travel with it as well. And this is magnetic, all right? And especially this one, the clip that you can open even if you have long nails. So everything about it is amazing. I like the way it is sitting on my skin, long wearing, beautiful. It's still not emphasizing any of my textures. I love the bronzer. So quickly moving on to the blush. I love the pink color of it. I love the rose gold touch that they've given here. It still has the metallic red. I love the shades. The price is exactly the same as the bronzer, so it retails for $36 and it comes in 6 different shades. So this is Freaky Peach. I think they have more of a mauvey tone, a pinky tone, a dark red, which is more suitable for darker skin type. So their range, the variety is really beautiful, and I love the way that is sitting on my skin as well. I don't know if the camera is showing justice because it is packing a punch. I had to use my concealer blender to take off the excess, and that's how vibrant the color was on my skin, and I am loving that too. I think it's totally worth the buck because even though it is $36, you get 3 different shades in it. So you have different texture, different shades, different undertone, which is always beautiful and always beneficial when you get it within $36. I know I say this again and again that I love One Size Beauty, I love what Patrick Starrr does, but I am not being biased, and that is why I wanted to do a first impression. You saw I just opened the package in front of you, and the first swatches, everything that I have on my hand, everything is almost live. I'm just recording it right away as I'm trying it out, and I'm showing it to you because I want you to know I'm not being biased because I love One Size Beauty. It is really worth the buck. It is really beautiful and it is pigmented. So if you've tried this product and if there is any better color, I felt Freaky Peach was the best of all, and I buy all these products so I can choose just one color. So if you feel there's something else which was really pretty and which was like something different that's not in the market, definitely let me know. I'm open to try it out. So yeah, I love it. If you tried it, let me know how you liked it as well. Please leave me your comments, show me more love, subscribe to my channel. So thank you for watching till the end. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.